Let's go.
Everybody seated.
When y'all talk, lean into these mics for us.
Yes, sir.
This is working. Okay, we got Darian, we got Coach Freeman, we got Trent. Where's Trent?
Where's Trent?
He should be coming.
Now let's go.
Did y'all tell him?
Yeah, well,
Hey, Vlad. There he is. Come on.
Trent, you up here.
Come on, Trent.
Cam is here and Anquan's here. I'm gonna put you down here so people can.
Right here.
Okay. Everybody get seated now. Let's go back this way. You will. Is everybody ready? All you guys back there ready? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce the 2024 Class 7A State Football Champion, Thompson Warriors, Coach Mark Freeman. Coach, congratulations, guys. Y'all did a great job. Just making any opening comments, and we'll open up for questions.
Well, I want to truly thank the Lord Jesus Christ. If we've ever had a year in our life that our faith was tested and perseverance was a vital element to everything we do, and it never gets old. You know, it's 365 days these kids work, and we talked about it today. It's been 364 days, and it was time to come back tonight and do what we need to do. And I thank God for it. I thank God for these players. We're blessed.
Question for coach or players. We'll start right here.
For Anquan and Cam, just talk about the defense kind of setting the tone after that first drive and you know, kind of shutting them down, especially to give you all kind of that run in the first half.
I mean, really, it was all just, you know, we just had to get the feel for the game, you know, and after that first touchdown, we came back as a team, and if we wanted to be state champions, we had to get on and off the field.
I want to say it was more so hard. We came out there, we knew what we had to accomplish, and we just came out there and gave it everything we had.
What's your offense assessment about those guys?
Well, you know, the first quarter was it was a little bit of a struggle. We knew we were going to come out and play a very good defense, but we knew all we had to do was, you know, not turn the ball over. You know, we have just an amazing defense. We knew they were going to get us the ball back, and all we had to do was score. And when they get us the ball back, we'll go down and score. And it was a very strong second quarter into that first half, and I think it really set up that very positive second half too.
A lot of faith in our defense, man. Our defense, we know we can trust on them and lean on them, and but defense getting us the ball, and then us just filling the game out, you know, getting the feel about what we doing, what we getting, what we looking at, and then just making them adjustments. So.
Question right here.
For Cam, just you made your presence known early. You know, you got in the backfield really well. Just for you, what was that? You know, what was your mindset going into this one? And then for Anquan, just what was it like watching Cam, you know, do his thing out there today?
My mindset was just really just put my trust in the Lord. I know if I just go out there and play under His name, then I know that I'll make good plays and do good things. So I just want to thank the Lord.
Well, I mean, going out there watching Cam, you know, he's been preparing great all week. So, you know, when he prepared, the way he prepared and the way he was talking on the sideline, you know, I knew it was going to be a big night for him. So watching him, I'm very proud of him.
To all of you guys, the players, I know that you guys have been extremely motivated to come here, especially facing a team in Central that you guys faced in the title game last year and lost to. How did that motivation fuel you guys throughout this game, and how did you guys just accomplish what you were able to and reclaim your throne in the top 7A?
I mean, that added more fuel to the fire, you know, because last year we didn't accomplish the job, but you know, this year from like 2 weeks after we lost last year, you know, we just had one mindset, and that was to bring back home what was ours, and y'all seen what happened.
It was really that feeling, you know, we let ourselves down. We wasn't holding ourselves to the standard. So this offseason, this practices, we went 10 times harder, and we just gave it everything we got, prepared hard, trusted the Lord, and just went on from there.
Coach, did in the third quarter you ran the ball 3 times on third down. Did the wind play anything advantage? And Trent, I would like to hear your words on that.
The wind was huge tonight. It was a lot stronger than we thought going in. It didn't look like it was going to be a bad night on wind, but I think if you check our field position in the first quarter, we had bad field position, and we felt like the defense was going to play really good, and we probably could take a couple more chances down there. But when you're in this time of day, when your defense is playing good in those games and the wind was blowing, we didn't have good field position. We wanted to get first downs rushing the ball. I don't think we got a first down in the first quarter, maybe. we got accomplished what we wanted. When we got to win the second quarter, we could take the lid off and do some things that we really wanted to do the whole game. But you get to these things and you find out you don't want to put yourself in a bad hole early, especially with them defensive guys. So I told Trent, let's be smart, and we probably played it too fast of a pace a little bit. But our plan was, when we got here and got the win like that, to be smart and win. Obviously, go try to score, but I think our coaches and our players did a great job managing the football game, playing defense, getting offense out there, and second and fourth quarter we had to win, so we felt good in those quarters.
Coach, this is the 11th time you're a champion as a head coach. Each team has an identity. You said this one had its struggles. What does this one mean to you in the special ranking?
It's and I know emotionally, but this has been one that you just look back. Last year we lost by 2 points. We lost 3 games this year by 1 point. We had 4 losses by 5 points, and that's hard on people. And so when you're going, I told the kids this morning, when you're going through that fire, you don't understand it, man. Man, this is bad. What's going on, and you lose a game or two at Thompson, and all of a sudden people start doubting us, and I don't blame them, but we lost those 4 games by 5 points, and the lesson that I know these guys will take with them was so valuable, more than the scoreboard right now, and they'll know it. They know it. They're going to take it with them. Don't ever give up, and don't ever let somebody tell you that maybe you're not the ones. And I think they played with a great chip on their shoulder this year, unspoken chip. They didn't say much around me, but those 3 losses were painful. And I never want to say that people didn't deserve to beat us, and they did deserve. They won the game, but I look back now as we went through that fire. Those games built this championship. This championship and these kids was built on the fire of last year, and the 3-point losses. The 3 games we lost this year, it built character and perseverance more than I can coach it. Because I had great people, I had great coaches, and I had great kids, and we never lost faith in God. And the story that's going to go with them from this is a much more tremendous story than being the state champions in football, because they learned valuable lessons. I had coaches that learned a lesson: stay the path, trust the Lord, and it'll be all right. And you come out of that fire, and the fire wasn't as hot as it felt when you was there. But it taught us all a lesson, and the great thing about it is we all learned from it, and we're better people because of where we've been.
A few more questions, and we're going to let them go.
Coach Freeman, this is the first championship that Thompson has won without Jerry Young. You and the players talk about what this championship means and what kind of championship call he would have for you guys tonight.
Well, he'd have been up there hooping and hollering, and I'm sure he's up there hooping and hollering now, and that's just Jerry, and we miss Jerry. And I'm going to tell you quick, Corey, real quick. Our announcer this year, Matthew, we met him last year in a tragedy. He was a PA. He was a game-by-game guy for Oak Mountain, and they had a tragedy over there, and we got together and did something for Oak Mountain. Our kids and our players did, and I got to know Matthew, and, it's another one of them God things. We love Jerry, and Jerry went on home, and we knew Matthew, and that relationship was built with him there again through another tragedy. And not that football losses are like deaths, but we met Matthew. Everybody has fallen in love with Matthew. He's one of the biggest prayers we got for our team. He's a great Christian man, and man, we all love Matthew, and we all thought of Jerry. I thought about Jerry today, and but we miss Jerry. But man, we're so blessed that Matthew's there to do what he's doing for us.
Mark, you got a bunch of young guys up there, except for a senior over there. How fitting was it to see a fumble recovery, interception, big plays, to see New Boy kind of make those plays in his last game at Thompson?
Well, I told New Boy today in the coach's office, let it be his best. And I'm not sure it was his best because he had so many great ones. But, I think it was a cap to his career here. I remember, the things that we talked about when New Boy got down here, his goals, and that he's been a state championship game every year. I'm thankful that I got to spend life with New Boy. Now I'm thankful he gets to go be with Caleb and Jared at that next level down at Auburn. They've got 3 or 4 quality players from our program now. John Allen and New Boy and Jared are going this year. And, man, Caleb Harris is one of the most special kids ever come through this program. And I'm happy for them, and I'm going to miss them. I'm thankful, New Boy, that I got to spend life with you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I love you, too.
Love you, too, Coach.
Trent, Coach talked about the wind, but you guys went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They were really pressuring you. What changed, other than the wind, in those next 3 drives? Because you guys really took control right there.
Well, after that first drive when the other team scored, and, we got the ball and, like you said, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, but it was also 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out for Central too. And I think that's just a huge part of our defense that they were able to do that. And we knew that we have a great punter. He, even if we go 3 and out, he's still going to be able to flip the field, and defense will go back there and get us the ball back. And we knew we just have to keep pounding it. We had to wear their defense out, and that's what we did. And our O-line, they did their job. Our running backs did their job. Receivers did their job. And overall, we just came together as a team. And then that second quarter, we really took the top off.
2 more questions from two patient reporters here.
Coach gave his thoughts for each of the players, and Trent, especially for you. I know this is why you came back and you stayed here. What does it mean to do it with this group? How special is this feeling to win a state title?
Well, like Coach Sherman says, it's a new team every year, but we all come from the same program. We're all brothers. We've all gone through the tears, the grit, the sweat throughout all the 11, 12 months before this game happened, and we just come together as a team and as brothers, and it's really God's doing too. I'd actually like to put that out there. This whole year has really tested our faith, like Coach Sherman has said. Like this year especially, I don't know. This is probably the first year that I've prayed every day, every game. I always pray all the time, but this year it was just something different, and I could just feel like God had a plan for us. And I think this plan, and Coach Sherman always says this plan started 2,000 years ago. It was written 2,000 years ago, but I feel like I really knew this plan was happening as soon as we lost state last year. As soon as we lost state, I knew when we came back, there was going to be a lot of adversity, but once we powered through that, it was just God's plan and His handling.
One more question. Right here.
Coach, I'd love your point of view on this. So, into the first quarter, sat down 7-0, went on in that second quarter in something like 6 minutes of game time, 21 unanswered points that would carry you to the end of the game. Is there anything you would attribute that to specifically, like a factor in the game, or was that just business as usual?
I think that's a great question, and like I said, I can't emphasize enough the way we managed the first quarter. We didn't plan that. We didn't talk about wind all week, and we got to stay. I told the coach, I said, man, that wind is stronger than you think it is, and it affects things. And so I think when we got in the second quarter, you saw the game plan that we worked on for 7 days. We were downwind, and we were able to give Trent an opportunity. Early in the game, they were juiced up. They were coming after us real hard, and they were getting to us a little bit. We missed a couple of blocks because their speed of their interior alignment was really tremendous. You can't simulate that in practice. We can't go against Jared and them all day, and you want to get your players to the game, so you can't simulate a lot of that. So I think it was adjustment right there, and I think that when we got the win, we kind of got in the game plan that we wanted to do, and really we had 2 quarters that we could run our game plan because of the win, and it affected us a little bit, and I say it might not affect any other team, but with what we were going to do tonight, that ball was going to be slung in the air. And so we got in and we got back to be able to run the football tonight. And the offensive line, I can't say enough about a group of kids, Trey Clark and Tyler Scazzaro, what they've done with that offensive line. And Woodrow Briggs and, Sean DeFore, our defensive coordinator, my whole defensive staff, man, I'm so blessed the job they do, the hours they put in, all my offensive coaches. And those guys got to be mentioned because they're the reasons. We can't bring them in this room right here, but we have such tremendous coaches that give everything they got. There was nothing left in the coaches tonight. I told the players, it's on y'all. We've got you here. But I think we left everything we had when we left the school, coaches, and I think they left everything they got on this field. And we're blessed to be here, and thank all you people for being out here.
Coach, congratulations. And I know y'all got some celebrating to do back there in the locker room. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, if you want, this is your name tags. Y'all can have them. And if you want any of those drinks, you can grab them. Coach Freeman, give that to your granddaughter.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Ron. Hey, can we go right here and go right to our locker room?
Yeah, I think y'all are just right out there.